Hey everybody, and welcome to my 32nd week of pregnancy. Guys, there's 7 weeks left. In 7 weeks, Big Bertha is going to be in my arms. Oh my gosh, it's daunting. But I just keep putting all those thoughts to the side, and then one of these days I'm going to have a complete meltdown and be like, but for now I'm like, 7 weeks, it's nothing. This week the baby is the size of a head of lettuce. She is 19 inches long and she is estimated to weigh 3.9 pounds, although we already know that she was 3.14 pounds like 3 weeks ago, so I'm thinking she's closer to 5 pounds. Big Bertha, what can you say? She's a growing girl. Also, for anybody who has a problem with my Christmas tree being up, I am an elf, and this is what we do. We keep our Christmas trees up year-round, and I love Christmas, and I love my Christmas lights, and I don't want to hear it. It makes me happy, so my Christmas tree shall stay for now. Let's get into symptoms right away. You can see one of them. I am currently having some sort of rash outbreak on my chest. This has been tending to happen recently with random things I eat that I've always eaten, and then all of a sudden I get like this weird reaction to it. For example, I was putting coconut oil on myself early on in the pregnancy, and I got a complete rash everywhere because of it. So I don't even know what I ate, or I don't even think I rubbed anything on my skin today. So I don't know what's happening, but I no longer freak out about these because it tends to happen more often than not. My symptoms this week are similar to last week in the sense that I'm so tired. I am a different type of exhausted that I didn't know existed. I just sleep all the time. And then like when I wake up, I'm just exhausted again from waking up, so I need to go back to sleep. It's this weird vicious cycle. I thought, maybe I'm sleeping too much. Sometimes when you sleep too much, then you get more tired. I thought maybe that was it, but then one day I had to get up early and I was just like, it was like I took a sleeping pill and was trying to stay awake all day. And it's exhausting. So my body must just be putting a lot of energy towards her right now, and I'm just going to blame it on that. Unfortunately, I think I'm also keeping my husband up a little bit. Apparently, my sleep apnea has gone. I'm not waking up like panting for air anymore, but I've taken to snoring, which is just about the sexiest thing that Jeremy could have to deal with at this point in time. Just a whole lot of sexy happening right here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, so I snore, and he says like it's fairly loud, and he's so sweet because I'm like, I'm so sorry, do you want me to sleep in like another room because I know you have to get up and work? He's like, no, it's okay, just rub your back and then you stop snoring. And then I feel like the worst person ever because for the last 8.5 years, whenever he snores, I sit there and I watch him, and I'm so mad because it's so loud, and I like kick him and push him, and like I'm a little bit crazy about it. And I just picture him so sweetly rubbing my back while I'm like, like, I don't know what's happened. This poor guy, he's so lovely. So anyway, snoring is my new thing, and I can feel it. I'm not stuffed up, like, I can breathe through my nose fine, but I can feel that like my sinuses and there's like stuff in my throat. There's a lot happening in here. So I think that's contributing to the snoring factor. But from what I've heard, it's normal in pregnancy, especially in later pregnancy. There's really not much you can do about it. My acid reflux is still terrible, just so bad. The other night it was so bad in bed that I was like, okay, I cannot sleep anymore. So I was like, I need to prop myself up somehow. So I kind of just like sat like this and tried to sleep like that, sitting up. And it was so uncomfortable. And then I realized like, if Jeremy woke up in the night and I was just like sleeping, he'd probably have a heart attack. So then I went back on my side and I was able to fall asleep, but it hurts so much. Always acid reflux. So everything I've read means this baby's gonna have a lot of hair, which is bizarre because Jared and I were both super, super bald. I don't know if that's a wives' tale or not, but we'll see soon enough. I'm happy to report that my dizziness has been so much better this week. Actually, Rachel Wells on the comments was telling me the things she had done to deal with her vertigo. So I started kind of doing that anytime I felt a little bit of dizziness, and it's totally worked for me. So thank you, girl. You saved my week so far. Braxton Hicks have been a lot less frequent than last week. I'm not really sure why. Some weeks it tends to be really strong and happen more often than other weeks. So this week just happened to be a good week without much of it. Maybe I'm a lot more hydrated than last week, I'm not sure. But I'm happy to report I haven't had many. Crazy dreams continue. like not normal dreams, and several of them. Every time I wake up, I'm like, oh man, that was weird. I'm gonna turn over, and then another crazy dream just happens. It just keeps happening. And this is where Bosnia McDaniels comes in, and I had a severe issue with Jeremy when I woke up. Okay, so in my dream, and it was so real, I was so mad when I got up. I don't know if you guys are crazy like me, but if I have a bad dream and Jared did something bad in it, I legit can't talk to him for like 4 or 5 hours because I'm just like, you little, I'll kill you. So in my dream, I get to Germany and Jeremy's already been here with the team. And he's like, oh, this girl keeps like trying to add me on things and following me around. And I'm like, oh, well, whatever, who is it? And he's like, it's this girl, Busty McDaniels. And automatically I was like, so I grab his phone, and it's this woman. She's like in her 40s, but she's really pretty, and her boobs, it's so weird. Her boobs are actually like this big. They're the biggest boobs I've ever seen. I don't know how she's standing up straight, because I'm like, is she for real? I'm like, how does this girl know you? And he's like, oh, I don't really know her, but he's being super sketchy about it. So then I asked my girlfriend Callie here in my dream, I'm like, who is this girl? And she's like, oh, that was Jeremy's partner for all of the things in the beginning of the season. And I was like, oh, really? Tell me more. And she said, oh yeah, here's a video of them. They had to do their walkout together, and Jeremy's walking out with her and like has his arm around her, and they're laughing together. And like, I'm just like fuming hearing about this. And so I came home and I was like, Bosnia McDaniels, you better stay away from my husband. Just like crazy. And then I'm all mad at Jeremy for lying to me about Bosnia McDaniels. And so anyway, I wake up and he's like, hi babe, he's awake already. And I was like, I don't want to talk to you. And he's like, okay, what did I do now in your dream? I'm like, does Bosnia McDaniels ring a bell just in case maybe like I am psychic and something actually happened? And he's like, no. So I told him my dream. He thought it was a little bit ridiculous, but I was so mad about it. I was really, really mad about it. Like when I say it out loud, it seems a bit more ridiculous, but I swear in that moment when I woke up, it was so real. Maybe it's the hormones, I don't know, but I was not happy. So if Bosnia McDaniels is watching this, you better stay far away from Jeremy Williams. Cravings. This week I am craving cookies, gingerbread cookies and oatmeal chocolate chip cookies. And Jeremy is like the best chef and baker ever, so he makes them, and then I just sit there and eat them all. And it's been lovely, and I drink milk with it, so I'm like, good, calcium, and that's what I want all day, every day. So last week, I told you all I have to get this nursery done, and if I don't, you can all yell at me, and I told you I'm going to do it. Well, guys, I didn't do it. I didn't even go near it. Didn't go in the room. I did nothing. So I guess you can yell at me. I let y'all down, but mostly I let myself down. I'll get to it though. It'll happen. I know I'll get it done. I had some questions asked last week in the comments section of the video, and I'm going to answer a few of them now. Northwestern07 asked, how did you and your husband meet? Jeremy and I actually met in Toronto at a charity event for the Amadeus Steen Foundation. I was a celebrity actress there, and he was a celebrity hockey player there. And my brother was my date, and I made my brother go up to him and make sure that he knew that he was my brother and not my boyfriend, just in case he was interested. And here we are, married with a baby on the way, so it worked. Kara S. asked if the baby will be a German and a Canadian citizen. The baby will actually just be a Canadian citizen, although she will be born in Germany, but she will be Canadian. So I'm going to keep this short and sweet because I have to go to Jeremy's hockey game, but this week is very exciting. Tomorrow, the Tigers girls here are throwing a baby shower for myself and my 2 other girlfriends who are pregnant here. So we're going to have a nice girls' day with everybody, and I'm so excited. And Big Bertha is very pumped about a party in her honor. She loves a good time, so she's really ready to eat everything we see and have a good time with all the girls. I also have a girlfriend coming into town whose husband plays on a team in Bratislava, so she's going to come visit, and I can't wait to see her. And last but not least, Jeremy's birthday is January 26th. He's going to be 33. Old balls, I know. And I have a doctor's appointment, so I'll be able to see how the babe is positioned and how much we think she weighs now, and hopefully a bunch of other things that I'll be able to tell you about next week. Last but not least, my weight gain is now at 42 pounds. So this week, obviously, I gained over 2 pounds, But it's weird because I'll weigh myself in the morning and then I'll weigh myself at night, and there's like a 5 to 7 pound difference. So I don't know if it's just all the water I'm chugging or the cookies I'm eating. I don't know. Either way, I feel pretty good, except I'm still mad about Bosnia McDaniels, but otherwise I feel pretty good. So last but not least, before I head out to the game, I will show you all Big Bertha in all her glory. Here's my 32-week baby belly from the front. I'm pretty sure that this line is getting darker somehow, but I don't know why. Here's our baby from the side and the other side. So there you have it, 32 weeks down, a successful week, a happy week, and I'm so excited to see you guys next week and tell you all about my doctor's appointment and my shower and the birthday and all these great things. And hopefully no more bad dreams. Have a great day, everybody. Mwah, mwah. Keep the comments coming. I love you guys so much. Bye.